Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the San Diego Padres and the Philadelphia Phillies. The two men you see there go head-to-head coming up next. Nick Pivetta gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that, and if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Here's Jurickson Profar. He will lead this one off today. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their second win in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he darn near started this thing off with a bang. Instead, it's a foul ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Tatis is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to always have a game plan, and is not off balance too much.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, Dero, he is the pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Right fielder, Tommy Pham.
To the plate now, Tommy Pham, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Tatis, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Runners on the move for second. Now a swing and a ground ball. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Well, that's an aggressive tactic by the manager right there. You don't see that often. Hit and run this early in the game. That's usually saved for mid to later when you're trying to score some runs. But obviously, they have major respect for this guy on the mound today.
Here's Manny Machado now. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Ball 2.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. There's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone. 2-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
The 2-2 sent on the ground out to second. Gregorius is there, and an offline throw, but a good tag this time to get his man anyway. Ready now, David Fletcher, and the Padres trying to make this first inning even better here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Fletcher, the former Angel, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. To the left side, but it's well foul. 0-2. Here it is. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Friars forced to settle for just the 1. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Padres on top, 1-0. Dinelson Lamet, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
3-0 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And that's over. 3-1. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's set, and the pitch. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. Fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. The average for him coming in at .322. 6 home runs and 19 driven in. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Comes in with an average of .265, 6 home runs and 15 RBIs. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Fouled off. A runner on first with 2 away. And another foul ball. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia. It remains 1-0. Digging in, Eric Hosmer.
Leading off from San Diego, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Real Muto has a play. He's got it 1 away.
That is set. The left fielder, Taylor Tramel.
In now, Taylor Tramel. 5 base hits in the series for him through 9 at-bats, so he's been very productive at the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Padres an early 1-0 lead here in the second. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Now a move over to first. And another throw over. Runner back safely. Stepping in now, Francisco Mejia, and he fouls this one off. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. He's running. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Up with it, Real Muto. And he makes the throw to first. Mejia is retired, 2 down now.
Good pitch there. That was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Standing in, Trent Grisham. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. He's set. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Padres leave 1, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Into the box, JT Realmuto for his career in this matchup. He's just 2 for 9.
Realmuto.
First delivery to him on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Tramel has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Batting 6, the first baseman, Jay Bruce.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter Jay Bruce. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch, and it's fouled away. Here's the pitch. Goodness. 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
He'll try again, 1-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. Mejia has it. Oh, and he takes his eye off it here, and it goes right past him. And he sails it over his head. That ball's down the line, and this is trouble. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First offering on its way.
Hit on the ground to third. Machado is there. Throw on to first, 2 gone. At the plate, Alec Bohm trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Bohm, just 24 years of age. He's in his first season of a new 6-year deal, so I'm sure he feels good about that.
Hey, I know multi-year deals can be scary, but this guy is in the prime of his career right now. I expect this to be a win-win for him and the ball club.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
The 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a little tapper to the left of the mound. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Phillies strand 1. They're down 1-0. Jurickson Profar digs in next. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. A bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Digging in to try it again, Fernando Tatis Jr. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. A runner at first with no outs here. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Too high, and it's 3-0. In the on-deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Once again a 3-2. Pham connects and sends it to deep left field. McCutchen looking up. Gone!
2 runs on the board after the home run by Tommy Pham. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Friars have moved out in front 3-0. And in steps Manny Machado. Fly ball right down the line in left. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Second baseman,
Into the box now, David Fletcher. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way.
No, that's a ball. 1 ball, no strike. 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
The 2-0 on the way is in there for strike 1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that's through for a hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Digging in, Eric Hosmer. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
From the stretch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
2 out with the man at first. A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman. Line drive to center field. Trout is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. The Padres get a couple of runs in the inning on the 2-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 3-0 San Diego.
We're back as the Phillies lineup readies for their 3rd turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. One coach told me before the game, there are certainly plenty of areas for us to improve offensively, but first and foremost, we need to start by putting the ball in play more often. There's too much swing and miss in our game. And the stats do back that up, as they currently rank near the bottom of the league in strikeouts, so that appears to be an area of emphasis going forward, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Leading off the inning, Adalberto Mondesi, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch coming, here it is. Swing and a liner, but right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Here's the pitch.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Fouled away. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, and then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Grisham. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail in this one 3-0. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Padres.
Now to the plate, Taylor Tramel, as we begin the top of the 4th.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Francisco Mejia comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Harper, still going back. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year as the Padres have stretched their lead now 4-0.
Well, teams have absolutely been teeing off on him the last couple of games. He gave up 3 bombs last time out, and he's already given up 2 here in the early going. You want your pitchers to be consistent, but not consistently bad.
Now batting.
In now, Trent Grisham, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And he popped him up. Mondesi into shallow center. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting.
So 2 are gone in the Padre 4th, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball just off the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ground ball right side. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. But the Padres add 1 thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 4-0 San Diego. Digging in for his second at-bat, Rhys Hoskins. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Outside for a ball, 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate as he'll take a look at ball one. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Three and one.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are two away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Ready for another shot now. Fernando Tatis Jr. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Fernando Tatis.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Here now the 2-2. Back up the middle. Mondesi scoops it up. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Digging in once again, Tommy Pham. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start this at-bat with a knuckle curve right there, strike one. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Back goes Trout. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Manny Machado. First delivery to him on the way. 4 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. A ball and a strike now to Machado. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Gregorius showing off the range. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. Padres down in order, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here's Jay Bruce now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fouled off. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo! Up and in.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he fouls this one off. Another one sent foul. A payoff pitch one more time. Sliced hard on the ground. Machado has it. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
Second baseman, Didi.
At the plate, Didi Gregorius. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. Gregorius playing here in his age 31 season. This is the first year of his new 4-year contract.
Hey, he's certainly earned this long-term deal, but you have to assume that the last couple years on this thing, they are not going to get the return on their investment. They are expecting production early and often.
Swings through it for strike number 2. Now this is foul tipped right into the catcher's glove as he holds on to preserve the strikeout, and there are 2 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. 5 innings complete. It's the Padres 4 and the Phillies nothing. Vince Velasquez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 21, Vince Velasquez.
Stepping in, David Fletcher, a hit in 2 tries so far.
David Fletcher.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. This is back toward the mound. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. No hits to this point. Comes set, and the 0-1. Into right field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
So now to the plate, Taylor Tramel, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Swing and a liner. And that's through into left, a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
At the plate now, Francisco Mejia, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. The 0-1 delivery. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Drilled to the left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Now a 5-0 lead.
The center fielder, number 2.
Nice adjustment by the batter right there. You cannot fault the pitcher for going to that well again. First one he swings and misses through, and this one the batter's able to execute and drive it for a base hit.
So striding forward now, Trent Grisham. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Here comes the 0-1. Smoke toward the hole. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. 1 run scores. And he's safe.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Roy, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, and when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Ranger Suarez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jurickson Profar. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch on the ground to the left side, and that's through into left, a base hit. The throw home, and not in time as the run scores. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
From the belt, the pitch. Four runs here in this half inning. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
To the plate now, Tommy Pham. High in the air down the right field line. Harper is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Manny Machado 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. First offering on its way.
Oh, 1 ball, no strike.
2 men are on with 2 men out. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Machado awaits the 2-0. Ground ball foul down the left side. Now the 2-1 is strike 2 swinging.
Hey boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. 9, 1, and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Padres 8 and the Phillies nothing. Now in the box, Adalberto Mondesi. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
The 1-0. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Woo, not a spot you expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
And it's fouled away. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box now, Andrew McCutchen. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. And he watches this one in there for a high strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Right side. And the Phillies are into the hit column.
Wow, I was starting to wonder if we had to go on no-hit alert, Dan. I know you were privy to that. 6th inning right here, they finally break through with their first hit of the game.
And you have to wonder, D-Row, this guy had been cruising all along going into this 6th inning. We'll see if he can be able to buckle down right here. The 6th and 7th innings are normally the toughest inning for a starting pitcher, so we'll see if he can minimize the damage now.
Set and the pitch. Ball 1.
Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Runners on first with 1 down. Oh, tough pitch. Things just not going his way on the mound right now. 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. 1-1.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Goes to third with it, and they get the force for the second out. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So here's the cleanup hitter, Bryce Harper. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
He's set. Here it comes. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. 1-0 pitch on the way. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. So striding in, David Fletcher. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
David Fletcher.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. On deck, there's Eric Hosmer. The 3-1. Popped up. Bruce in foul ground. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Eric Hosmer. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric is really special.
A high fastball is in there. One out, nobody on.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Now the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. McCutchen is under it. 2 gone. Striding into the box, Taylor Tramel. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Now here's the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Into the box, Francisco Mejia, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Two-0 count. The pitch takes this the other way to right. Harper is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for San Diego as the lead holds at 8-0. At the plate, JT Realmuto. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Again, he sends it out of play. Set to deal on 2-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Stepping in now, Jay Bruce. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
2-0 curveball here is over for a strike.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Didi Gregorius is on deck. The 3-1 pitch. The swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And gone up into the second deck. A solo shot there for Jay Bruce. 4th home run here in the early going, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Luis Perdomo takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Here's Didi Gregorius. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up. Machado into shallow left. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. Now at the plate, Alec Bohm. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called 3rd strike, and the inning comes to a close. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. We'll march on to the 8th. Still a lopsided affair at 8-1 now. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping into the box, Trent Grisham, coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up.
Grisham.
Hit to short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jurickson Profar. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground to 3rd. On to 1st, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Fernando Tatis Jr. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues. Middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
In now, Tommy Pham, as he sends it on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Padres lead it 8-1. Bottom of the inning now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adalberto Mondesi. No hits to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1-0 the count. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
At the plate, Andrew McCutchen, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. From the stretch.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now McCutchen belts one, carrying well to left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 3 here in the early going. As they cut the gap a bit, it's now an 8-3 ball game.
Oh, that swing has to feel good right there. If you look at the numbers, this guy does not give up many long balls. To take him deep in this spot certainly is huge.
To the plate now, Mike Trout. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
That misses. 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Standing in now, Rhys Hoskins. As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
4-1. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first two.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
The 2-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled off. Another full count pitch home. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Now batting, the pitcher, JT Realmuto.
So now to the plate, JT Realmuto. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. From the stretch. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. There's strike two as the slider hits the outside corner. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this two-run home run. Ninth inning coming up. It's now 8-3. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Manny Machado. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
13, Manny Machado.
First pitch of the at-bat. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. Tough break there as the leadoff man's retired to start the ninth. Stepping up to the plate, David Fletcher. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Swing and a miss here, and the first two are dispatched to begin the ninth.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Two out, nobody on. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1 is a low changeup that's laid off.
3-1.
Taylor Tramel would be next. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Swing and a little blooper to center. Trout coming on, but he can't get there, so credit him with his first base hit after going 0 for so far. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Into the box now, Taylor Tramel, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Comes set with the 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. And he fouls this one off. A runner on first with 2 away. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Padres leave 1, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Jose Castillo, the 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now.
Number 65, Jose Castillo.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. So digging in now, Jay Bruce. He went deep last time up.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Hit hard to the right side. He's got it, and that's the first out.
Up next to Philadelphia.
Riding in once again, Didi Gregorius. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Into the box, Alec Bohm. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Now the 1-0. Down the third baseline. Throw to first here will be in time to record the final out, and the Padres have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
8-3 is today's final. The Friars jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Dinelson Lamet wins his third of the season as he goes 6+ innings and allows only a pair of base hits. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ballgame.